Hey guys, it's Phil, Image TV. Welcome back. Tonight, I'm going to be investigating the haunted Hinsdale House in upstate New York. It's going to be a crazy time. This place is super haunted. You can see it behind me. And I also have Chza Chad with me and RealmXplore with me. And we're going to be investigating the house. And you guys are coming with us, all right? The Hinsdale House, in the middle of nowhere in Hinsdale, New York. A lot of people have died here. An old bed and breakfast back in the day on a carriage road where they murdered countless people. Also, the hills are known to hold countless bodies, Indians. In the 70s, the Dandy family was tormented here. And tonight, we're exploring this place. Here's the boys.
Morning.
Here's the kitchen of the Hinsdale House. Little office area where they sell some merch and stuff. And here is the living room, which they did have a seance here, and this couch supposedly shook and the whole house shook. And what's weird is we noticed these scratch marks on the wall here. I don't know if that's when the couch shook. This is Beth's room. Used to be her room. You can see the old wall. And in here she had a lot of stuff happen to her. She had a woman with wet hair that would look into her bedroom window. She would also notice someone sitting on her bed and even see the indentation and everything. This is also a haunted doll that they keep in there, and I don't want anyone touching it. It's been involved in 2 fires here, and nothing's ever happened to it.
I guess I'm spare Bill for your sound effect.
Let's go upstairs. And here we have Laura's room. It's very small and creepy. This was the parents' bedroom. The old mirror in the closet. And this is Mary's room. Now in this room, they think there's a portal in this wall. When they bought the house, the new owners, this wall was covered in bees. So it said there's a portal here, which is pretty creepy. Look at all these creepy dolls. It's pretty sick spot. One of the coolest things too, which is kind of crazy, but the original owners would kill people at this house, and stuff them in here in this crawl space. And that's all original stuff from back then that the new owners don't even want to take out of there. This is Mike's room. Just want to show you all the rooms. It's just another bedroom, very small. Here's the bathroom. Now in the bathroom is the door to the basement, which they say used to shake violently. And the crazy thing is, you can see all the areas that they've had locks on this door to keep it in bay. I mean, look at all of them. So let's go check out the basement. The basement is where a guy named Frederic shot his wife, killed her. Also, he's buried under the kitchen, which is right in here. And this is another area that is supposed to have a portal, because there's people buried under here. There's been shadow figures caught in pictures in here, and it's extremely creepy. So it will be fun to investigate. Alright guys, we're in the backyard of the Hinsdale house. They have a fire pit set up for people who stay here and want to have a fire, but this place has so much history, and these woods are supposed to be haunted. I know it's dark, but you know, back in the day there was a carriage road that went through here. A lot of people stopped here to sleep and get food, and they would get murdered by the original owners. So a lot of things has happened here, and it's supposed to be very haunted, including the property. And right now there's a set of stairs behind the property that go to an area called Indian Hill Tree. Now I'm not going to go all the way up because it does go into the next property. From what I understand, the neighbor's not too friendly, but we're going to go up a little bit and check this out. These woods are supposed to be haunted too, so you can see how they have it lit up. Extremely creepy out here. My K2. You guys can see that. Anybody out here with me? Try an EVP out here. God, I see. I don't know if you can see that. There's two eyes looking at me right there. Right here. Shut my light off. I don't know if that's my light shining on something. What the hell? I don't know what that is. Oh, they just blinked at me. There's an animal up there. The hell is that? Oh, oh my God. It just ran. It just ran whatever was out there. It was looking at me. It could have been a deer. I don't know what I just saw. I'm gonna try an EVP. I'll turn this down a little bit because let's try this EVP. I just heard a voice. Now Chad's in the house. Chris is waiting to film. It could have been Chad, actually. Could have been Chad. Let's try this. Any lost souls in these woods with me? Can you talk into this device I'm holding? Please communicate with me. Any lost souls in these woods with me? Can you talk into this device I'm holding? Please communicate with me. Nothing on that. I did see something in the forest though, but I don't want to go any further because, like I said, it's the neighbor's house, and from what I understand, he shoots first and asks questions later. I don't know what I saw in the woods. I saw two eyes. I mean, I'm gonna say it was a deer, but they also say there's a pugwadgie in these woods. Search for it. You'll see what it is. Alright guys, we're gonna go check out a man-made pond behind the Hinsdale House. Now, back in the day, there was a barn in this area, and the owners, one of the owners who bought the property, tore down the barn to make a pond. And when they did that, they found human remains. A lot of bodies were buried here, and it's supposed to be very active. There's stories of people seeing apparitions and all that stuff, and that's where we're going right now, to the pond behind the Hinsdale House. Alright guys, so here is that man-made pond I was telling you about. That's supposed to be really haunted, because there used to be a barn here. Well, I actually just told you guys about that. Wow. What a place. Anybody here with me? this seat right there and see. Put the EVP on the floor. Try it. I mean, that's the K2, not the. If anyone is here and would love to communicate with me, you can use this device. If you go next to it, it'll let me know you're here. And also you can talk into my camera or this device I'm holding. If someone's here with me, what's your name? That was like a frog or a... Get in the plane. If someone's here with me, what's your name? That was like a frog. Get in the plane. Very creepy being on this dock, this pond that's supposed to be haunted. Are you one of the people that died here? How many spirits are on this property? There's another car coming. We're investigating. Cars keep showing up. Are you one of the people that died here? How many spirits are on this property? There's another car coming. We're investigating. Cars keep showing up. Nothing on that. But still an amazingly creepy place. Try again. I want to keep going though. Got my K2 going. Let's see if we can. Anybody want to communicate with me? Speak to me, please. God. It's like I don't even know. So much noise out here. It's so creepy right here. Oh my God, I'm just like walking through this. I don't even know where this goes, but I'm I'm wicked freaked out right now for some reason. These woods are supposed to be very haunted. I wish you guys could see more. And it's really dark out. And I got my light. Oh, actually, I don't have it on all the way. Sorry. Still, you know, I still can't see much. There's a crazy tree here. We're basically walking along the side of the pond because there's supposedly a lot of activity out here. So I got my K2. I'm pointing it at the ground and to the side so you guys can see where I am, so you can see something. This is nuts. The haunted woods behind the Hinsdale House. And, you know, we're only like a quarter. I just heard something. Anybody out here with me? We're only a quarter of our way through our investigation, and there's been at least 6 vehicles that have pulled up who are not supposed to be here. And I was told, oh my god. Oh, okay, it was a frog. I was told there's supposed to be an area out here where there's flags. Oh man, it's wicked muddy, and that's where there's people buried from back in the day. So I'm trying to find it, but this is so creepy. I'm gonna keep going. I'm just gonna walk around the pond. I'm just super creeped out here for some reason. I'm gonna try an EVP. Oh, here's the flags. Like I knew I was feeling something. I knew I was feeling something. They said where these flags are is where there is bodies buried. Oh my god, look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 flags. Anybody here with me that wants to communicate with me? I know what happened here. You can talk to me. I don't know if they did ground penetrating radar to find anomalies for bodies, but I'm gonna try another EVP. How many people are buried here where I'm standing? A lot of bad things happen here. Did you see any of it? How How many people are buried here where I'm standing? A lot of bad things happen here. Did you see any of it? Nothing. But we're gonna keep trying. Let me make my way back around all the way around the pond, but very creepy. Just gonna keep it recording in case something happens. This is the Hinsdale House. So you guys can't see it, but we have all the lights off and it looks pretty amazing. Alright guys, I'm back at the top of the stairs in the back of the house. This is the Indian tree. Indian hill tree. Look at that. I'm going to show you guys right now. Oh my god. This is nuts. Oh my god. Wow.
Shit, I should have brought my camera, man. I need to get a shot of this.
This is nuts, dude. I can't believe this is out here.
Look at the thing in the middle.
Like a big, huge one, yeah. Is that like, look, there's a bow and arrow right there. Guys, I don't know if you can see it. Look, there's two arrows in a thing with a bow. You see that?
Oh, that's creepy, dude. Yo, we should come back here and investigate.
Yeah, we got to. Let's try an EVP right now just to see. Since we're here already, but we'll come back. God, there's all kinds of stuff in this tree.
Tube of some sort.
There's things everywhere.
Oh, it's like a little toy. I don't know if I should touch the tree, but it's like a little toy there.
Wow, this is insane.
It's kind of creepy too, because it's Indian stuff, you know.
Look, there's a pipe right there. A peace pipe. Look at it. Guys, a peace pipe. See that? Let's try this. Are there any spirits around this tree?
Any Indian Native Americans around here?
Are there any spirits around this tree? Any Indian Native Americans around here? Nothing, but wow.
Would you be down to come out here later and do an investigation right here?
Oh, of course I would. This is amazing, dude. I can't believe we saw this. Like, I'm glad we came up here. Wow.
Dude, that's sick,
It really is. It's an amazing tree full of stuff hanging from it. Wow, craziness.
Over here. How far does it go? Whole tree? Ow. Yeah, there's still stuff back here too. Smaller stuff, but it's hanging. Beads and stuff.
Wow.
This is creepy.
This is really amazing to me, yeah. Alright, well, we're gonna come back here a little bit later and do something out here, investigate. So, right now we're in one of the bedrooms. This is Mary's bedroom. And we have a REM pod set up right there. I'm gonna try a couple EVPs. It's said that there's a portal here in this wall. When the new owner bought the house, it sat abandoned for a while. Locals were breaking into it. It was getting trashed because of the reputation. It's a haunted house. So finally, when it was bought and they fixed it up, this wall was completely covered with bees, inside and out. Anybody here want to talk to me? Touch this device on the floor. I'm hearing noise, but that's Chris downstairs from RealmXplore. It's freaking very hot up here. I want to communicate with Mary. I'm in your room right now, Mary. Can you say something into this device? I'm hearing noises everywhere. And I just heard a bee or a fly or something. The whole room creaked. Was that you, Mary, trying to communicate with me? I want to communicate with Mary. I'm in your room right now, Mary. Can you say something into this device? I'm hearing noises everywhere. And I just heard a bee or a fly or something. The whole room creaked. Was that you, Mary, trying to communicate with me? I'm hearing creaking. Can you bang on the wall for me? is there a portal here?
Has been going off. It's shut.
Alright guys, we're
As soon as I started.
just gonna show you this real quick. I know everyone's talking, but Chris is
They're all recorded.
Chris is doing a live stream and Chad is doing some stuff, but we've been getting activity.
Let me know when you're ready.
This haunted doll right there. Let me just explain. So this house had 2 fires and they got pretty damaged, except these dolls. During both fires, they were unscathed, and they're basically the Hinsdale House version of the Annabelle doll.
It's hanging. Spirit box. William wants a spirit box. All right, let's go with the spirit box. You ready, Phil?
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we get.
REM pod's been going off. I'm gonna do the spirit box.
Who's been touching that light above the doll? Can we get a name? Is there anybody here that wants to communicate with us? You can speak into the box, into what's in my hand. Speak into it.
Were you murdered here?
Do you know the Dandy family?
Who's the person out here walking around all the time?
Frederic, is that you? Do you haunt this place? Quiet.
Very quiet. Got something else? Got like another channel or
Yeah.
different mode?
Frederic, do you haunt this place? Do you not like women? GE is good evening. My bad. I should know that. This thing has multiple settings, so.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Can I get a hello or a name? No, it's quiet, man.
Can you come over here and touch Phil in his elbow?
Very quiet. I don't think they want to use the spirit box right now.
Alright.
Can you use the REM pod again with the machine with the red light on top of the dolls?
Was it always flashing?
It has
Yeah,
been.
it's been fun.
Okay.
Why don't we
It's
just...
quiet. Oh,
There it is. Yeah, look at that.
Why don't we
See?
just nothing?
Want to try EVP?
Yeah, you got yours, right?
Oh, we had the tape recorder.
Oh yeah, we
Big
do.
one.
Well,
Yeah.
since
In
then-
the car. We'll do that using the investigation. We got an old school tape recorder.
What do you think about just sitting here quietly right now?
Yeah, I'm down. Are you guys down for us just sitting here quietly and I'll pan the camera for you guys?
Maybe they'll be able to hear something as well when they're watching.
You guys cool with that? They are carriers straight up. I think they are. I mean, maybe they don't want to use the spirit box. It's understandable. Maybe we'll get some better luck later. Right now it's still early and you never know. Plus, there's different areas of the house too. There's also other storage too. I kind of want to get it right. I want to make sure whose room it is. It's either Beth's room or Mary's room. But one of them, there used to be. Let me get this right. So, yeah, I got a bunch of notes, guys. Like,
lot of stories.
I got a lot of stories here I want to get right.
Oh yeah.
So Beth would hear things and move around in the crawl space where I showed you that crawl space. And after hearing it all night, they looked in there and the chimney bricks were dismantled and moved to the opposite side of that crawl space. So that's kind of weird.
So we're gonna go down here soon, but this is the room. This is the door in the bathroom that leads to the basement. It's supposed to be very haunted. It's been known to the handle to shake and knocking on the door.
You want to go down there real quick? I kind of want to get some B-roll.
Alright guys, we're in the basement of the Hinsdale house. Now we do have a REM pod set up right over here, which is supposed to have a portal. And what was the guy's name? Frederic?
No, it wasn't Frederic.
Wilhelm.
Wilhelm. I have it on my phone, but it's upstairs.
So this is a portal right here, and we have a REM pod set up. There's a guy by the name of Wilhelm that shot his wife, and he's buried in here, which is under the kitchen, and they say there's a portal here. Got Chza Chad and Chris from RealmXplore. Chris has a sick old school Radio Shack EVP device we're gonna use with a mic, thanks to Corey from the Conjuring House. And we're gonna start.
There's the mouse.
Oh, there's a mouse above us.
Oh, you know what I should do?
Alright guys, we're trying to do these intros for this investigation, and we keep getting REM pod activity where the
Right in the
portal is.
portal.
You can see the antenna right here.
So I also have my Oculus device here as well. I'm gonna try and see. Let's try and see if we can get Wilhelm to say Sarah was the name, right? The
Yeah.
girl that he killed.
Sarah was his wife.
Wife,
I
yeah.
believe.
Alright, so we'll leave this here. So Wilhelm, I want you to tell me. That's a crazy name, by the way, Phil. I'm not even trying to laugh at you, but I just haven't had I haven't heard a name like that in a very long time. Can you tell me who was the person that you killed down here? Who did you shoot?
Can you touch that device again with a red light?
Frederic, is that you messing with us? Frederic is an evil entity that's supposed to be living in this house. Or dwells here. He might have been a, did you say C?
Seen.
Seen.
You seen him?
Sense him.
Sense.
So, this used to be an old carriage trail. This house right here was actually an inn. Pretty much people would come over here and they would get some food, relax. Actually, it was a bed and breakfast. So the original owners actually would take people, steal their carriages, murder them, and bury them in the, and actually dismember them and bury them in the
Crawl
hatch upstairs,
space,
the
yeah.
crawl space upstairs. So Frederic could have been a passerby that was murdered. So he could have been an angry spirit.
Oh man.
There it goes.
You know what? We're getting
Is that
that
the temp
activity.
sensor?
I don't know. Let's try the spirit box. See if we-
Wilhelm.
Yeah, let's run the spirit box for a little bit.
Alright, we see you, Wilhelm. Or Frederic, one of you.
Who's down here with us? Wilhelm, are you here with us? You killed your wife.
You shot him. Is that true?
Or is it Frederic who's with us? You don't like women too much.
How did you kill your wife, Wilhelm? Wilhelm?
Or is there someone else here with us? Someone who died here, unfortunately.
What do you think of the Dandy family? Phil, Clara, Beth, Laura, Mary, Michael. You used to haunt them all the time.
Absolutely nothing.
Yes, quiet.
No. Yes.
Do you hear that?
I heard something.
That it echoed deep far in there. Like it almost like a water dripping and then echoed.
Pearl, are you here?
Did you stop here to rest or get some food?
If there's any spirit or entity here, touch that device that's red. It'll make a noise. Alright, I'm gonna try an EVP, guys.
Let's do it. I was just thinking that.
This contraption here. Alright, so I'm just gonna hit record and I'm gonna ask you the question. We'll wait like 10 seconds and then, Phil, you wanna ask one? And then chat.
Yeah.
So, alright.
Here we
You guys
go.
ready?
With the tape recorder.
Alright. Is there any spirit or entity here that would like to speak with us? Please give us a name.
How many portals does this house have?
Is that Indian tree in the backwoods up there haunted?
So old school.
I know, right? You gotta rewind it.
You ready?
Yeah.
Is there any spirit or entity here that would like to speak with us? Please give us a name.
How many portals does this house have?
Is that Indian tree in the backwoods up there haunted?
Something happened there.
What was that?
What was that?
That was a thump, dude. That was a thump, and that mic was on the floor. We were
Was not
still.
moving.
We
None of
were
us were
still,
ready,
dude.
no.
Ready?
this house have?
Is that Indian tree in the backwoods up there haunted?
That's interference.
It's like some sort of interference. What's that?
That might be
That was you,
coming
but
towards.
you know what? That was interference.
It was some sort of weird interference.
It could have been
That's-
something
that's
trying
the
to
question.
exactly. It could have been somebody trying to
Maybe,
communicate, dude.
Maybe we ask another question about the natives around here, or maybe they were buried under the pond. Maybe because there was conflict with civil war here. Maybe there's a lot of Native Americans buried where that pond was.
Yeah.
So
Let's see.
you wanna start, Phil, and we'll go Chad and me.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay, you guys ready?
All right, here we go.
Are there any Native Americans buried on this property?
What was the name of your tribe if you were Native American?
Was this land stolen from you by the original owners of this house?
She's so freaking creepy, man.
Are there any Native Americans buried on this property?
What was the name of your tribe if you were Native American?
Was this land stolen from you by the original owners of this house?
I want to keep using that though. I want to keep using that thing in the house because it's super clear, and we caught interference. I mean, something interfered with that right after you asked that question.
Yeah. And the REM pod hasn't gone off anymore. since we've been
Exactly.
Here. What do you think, guys? We move on to the next location.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. We got the whole place. I mean, so much to investigate.
All right.
Let's do it.
All right, y'all. See you guys.
We're going to investigate is Beth's room. One of the daughters of the family who lived here. You can see the original wall here, and this would have been the doorway. So this was her room. And in this room, she would see a woman with wet black hair beckoning her from outside this window. And that's pretty freaky. Also, she would sense someone sitting on her bed and even see an imprint, and then eventually the imprint would rise and she would hear the springs move as if someone was getting up. So very active. This is also the room that we have the haunted doll, and actually it looks like the temperature light on the REM pod is acting up a little bit. So that's what we're doing. We got the SLS camera. We got the boys here. We're gonna stop. Yep, motion sensors. One facing
We
up.
hear you. Walk by again, please.
Now, is that facing the basement, the cellar door?
I got it facing that way in the bathroom, and then I got one facing up the stairs, like almost straight to the top.
Straight to the top. Okay.
Yeah.
Sick. All right.
It's already gone off a
let's
couple
get rolling.
times. All right, let me get this SLS going, guys.
So we're gonna have Phil's SLS camera going.
Here we go. I'm gonna turn it on.
Going off a lot tonight over by that doll.
All right, it's initializing, guys. Sorry, I don't mean to talk
No,
about it.
jump in.
All right, I'm just gonna
Yeah,
shut
shut
this
that mic.
off. Yeah. Oh man, 1% battery left.
What, on your camera?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
All right. So we're not getting anything on the SLS, and we're gonna start. I guess do some EVPs.
Try an EVP in here, yeah.
All right. You want me to start it again, and we'll go
Yeah.
around the horn. All right. Let's see. Who used to sit on Beth's bed? Tell me your name. Is that you?
Are you the woman that used to stand outside her window with a wet hair, beckoning her?
If you are that woman, how did you die? And what is your name?
Who used to sit on Beth's bed? Tell me your name. Is that you? I'm hearing something.
Are you the woman that used to stand outside her window with a wet hair, beckoning her?
You are that woman. How did you die? And what is your name?
Can come closer. All right, I'm gonna replay this. It sounds like almost a girl is quickly gonna breathing.
Didn't
over
I
the
tell
mic.
you I heard huh from the kitchen earlier?
Come closer and
All
tell me
right.
if you guys hear
I
this,
thought
okay?
it was the tape spinning.
All right, let's hear it.
You might be right, so let's
Let's
debunk
do
it.
it,
Let's
exactly.
debunk
I
it.
thought it was
Exactly.
the tape spinning.
Alright.
That's why I didn't say anything. What was the name of your tribe if you were Native American?
Old school technology. Okay, here we go. Who used to sit on Beth's bed? Tell me your name.
I heard that.
You hear it?
I'm hearing like a, right?
Yeah. Is that you?
Oh, I hear it again.
Yeah, the breathing. Let's listen.
Are you the woman that used to stand outside her window with a wet hair, beckoning her?
See, now I don't hear it.
I don't hear it either.
You are that woman. How did you die? And what is your name?
I hear it.
Oh,
dude.
let's
You
try it
hear
again. I heard that last part too.
So listen,
She's
you know,
like breathing, like.
you know what it almost kind of makes sense to me is it's probably the woman with the wet hair from outside breathing.
Maybe.
She probably either drowned or died in the pond, and she can't breathe,
Yeah.
and that's why her hair's all wet.
Whoa, that's a good thing.
And she could be out there coming from the pond, scaring that girl from the story where she was by the window. Oh, am I right?
Whoa.
Talking about her.
Am I right? Are you mad that I'm talking about you?
And that her name was Pearl.
Pearl.
She was drowned. She was drowned by the pond, by one of her brothers.
She was drowned in the pond by one of her brothers.
So let's see if we can.
Let's do another EVP and ask for Pearl and stuff.
Dude, that's crazy, right? Like
that
makes the most sense to me.
That's-
She's coming from the pond.
It does make it. She had
Her
wet
hair's
hair.
wet,
Yeah.
and she can't. I mean, I'm not saying. I don't know if that's breathing or not. It
I
sounds
mean,
like
why
breathing
would
to
she
me.
describe as her hair being wet? Like maybe you're right. Like maybe she was drowned in the pond.
And that the pond's on that side of the house.
And dude, and before earlier, I thought I heard a hum, which isn't the same thing, but what did we hear? Like as if someone was trying to say something.
Yeah. It was like she
They
was
can't
sitting
breathe
right
enough
here.
to say it.
I think we do another EVP right
Let's do
now,
it,
dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bugged out. That's
Mm.
bugged out. I wonder if it's the lady from the pond.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Should I just should I save all this or should I rewind all the way to the beginning to make it easier?
I would rewind it unless we catch something crazy, like an actual voice and stuff. Because we're just getting little voices. We got it recorded, so yeah, rewind it, dude.
Yeah.
So it's easier, yeah, because you're going to get lost.
But then again, well, it's too long anyway. So if I rewind back, then it's gonna still have some on the intro. So
You
I'm
also
just gonna
have
go.
mad
yeah,
other
yeah.
tapes. Too.
I do, yeah.
That's true, that's right.
I do.
That's
like
right.
A 10-pack
We got
of them shit.
like 10 of them out there. We're worrying about one tape. All right, ready?
All right.
All right, here we go again. Pearl, I'm sorry that you drowned in the pond. Can you say something to me? I'm going to say hello to you. Can you say hi back to me?
Pearl, was it true that your brother drowned you? And are you the woman that beckons Beth standing by her window?
Or is this not Pearl at all and it's someone else trying to communicate with us?
Alright, see what we got here. I'm going to say hello to you. Pearl,
I'm sorry that you drowned in the pond. Can you say something to me? I'm going to say hello to you. Can you say hi back to me?
Pearl, was it true that your brother drowned you? And are you the woman that beckons Beth standing by her window?
Or is this not Pearl at all and it's someone else trying to communicate with us?
I heard something. Rewind it real quick. I heard a little like right after I asked, is this someone else trying to communicate?
Or is this not Pearl at all and it's someone else trying to communicate with us?
Right there. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
It's that breathing
That
again.
breathing
But it
again.
wasn't there almost the whole time.
It was
before that.
just that one time right there. So maybe it isn't Pearl. Maybe it's someone else.
I mean, you know, like demonic entities make weird hussing.
That was a light
sounds.
breath right there.
You
Like
know what I mean?
And that
Make-
first EVP, it sounded like consistent, just
Like-
like hovering, breathing over
yeah,
us.
over and over and over.
interesting, interesting.
I mean, what do you guys think, man?
I say we move on because
Yeah.
and then maybe we'll get a better EVP somewhere else. But
Yeah.
I mean, let's move on because we still got the woods and we got the pond,
Yeah, we got
all
a
that
ton of
stuff. So
coming up.
we're gonna move on. All right, guys, we're upstairs in the bedrooms. Parents' bedroom. Yeah, Mary's bedroom. We have Laura's bedroom. Oh man, REM pod in the closet, going off in front of
right next to that toy.
this mirror. Can you stop touching that, please? Thank you very much for communicating.
All right. No, now we gotta find out who this is. Who
Hold
is
on.
this?
Why don't you walk in here so I can finish doing what I was doing?
Mary's room right now.
We got the SLS picking up Chris. We have the REM pod. This room's supposed to have a portal. So, alright. I guess I'll be out here keeping an eye on this because I can get both rooms.
I'm gonna be sitting in this closet here.
And then we
Chad's
just.
in the closet.
Chad's in the closet again?
Well, the REM pod was going off.
No, I
I'm not
know.
really in the closet. It's an open door.
Okay.
It's going off again. Right when I walked over here. Initially, I was sitting in a chair. And now it's going off. Make it stop, please. Please make it stop. Thank you so much.
That's twice already on demand.
That's the parents' room there too. I don't know if I said that, but that's Phil and Clara's room. And next to me over here on the opposite side is Laura's room.
So this is Phil and Clara's room that Phil is standing in.
Anything on the SLS?
No, but it's picking you up perfectly, but no, nothing yet. And I have both rooms.
Alright, what do you guys want to do first?
Let's try the spirit box since we haven't had any luck. Try it, right? Oh no. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, let's just get it out of the way. Did you want to use yours? Do you want me to use mine?
I can use mine if you want, if it's easier, unless you want to try yours.
Chad, what do you think?
Let's try yours, see if we get anything out of it.
Yeah, let's try that. I would think we should go lights out up here. Put a flashlight in here. See if we get some flashlight responses.
Do we have a flashlight set up?
I have one Ooh, I have one downstairs.
Oh, you like my idea. I was just talking about how I thought we should put a flashlight here upstairs in the room. And it went off. We've been getting a lot of REM pod stuff. I'm trying to make other stuff happen for you guys. It's been all REM pod so far.
My temp sensor just started going off as soon as I picked it up.
So,
Yeah,
A lot of
around here. What's going on up here? A lot of creepy responses.
this is a creepy area. Here's the crawl space
Yo, I just reset it and it's already going temperature change.
where the original owners would kill people and put them in there.
Was who? The parents. The parents of Mary and.
Yeah.
Yep. Mary, Beth, Laura, and Michael. Alright guys, I got the spirit box going. Is there anyone here who would like to communicate with us? I'm in Mary's room here. Mary Dandy. Temp sensor just went off. Going off. You hear that?
Oh, and you got a response right there.
Who are you? Who used to haunt Mary's room? Are you evil?
That's over here again. There's something in this closet. For sure. There's something in this closet here for sure. Because this keeps going off. Here's what I'm gonna do.
Kind of crazy. This closet.
It's weird.
Is there something in this closet?
I'm gonna put this Etch-a-Sketch here. And I want you. Here's how you use the Etch-a-Sketch. Right here with these two knobs. To draw on the screen. I want you to draw your name on this screen. And when I come back, I want to see your name on this. I don't want you to use the REM pod no more. I do not want you to use this REM pod anymore. I want you to use this Etch-a-Sketch. So please use the Etch-a-Sketch to write your name with these little knobs here. And I'll be back to see what you did.
Touch the REM pod when you're done, so we know you're done.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Hopefully they do.
That's that. See what happens there. Nothing on that, huh? Yeah, point it that way.
So I'm picking up Chad right now.
Oh, I didn't know you were pointing this way.
No, you're good. I just was letting him know that was you. I'm gonna swing it across the bed here, so it should pick up you guys.
That's it, right?
It's not picking you up, surprisingly.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe because I was purposely moving.
Maybe you're not here, Chad.
Oh crap!
Oh wait, something just moved behind you. Okay. Come out of the picture real quick. Come over here. I just want to see if it was just a glitch. Unless it was trying to pick you up but failed.
I missed it, but was it small?
It was right behind you, like right here, small, but it might have been trying to pick you up and then just glitched.
Alright, well here's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, I'm running out of memory.
I'm probably gonna sit.
Alright guys, I just changed my memory card. And these guys are getting all kinds of activity up here. Yo.
We asked this figure, it's right next to the desk here. I'm sorry I blocked you.
Yeah.
But we asked it to reach out towards us and it's like pointing towards Mary's room and then the temp sensor started going off.
I heard it down there.
Yeah.
Dude, wow.
So there's something in Mary's room. There's something about Mary.
Something about Mary.
Yo.
So yeah, this thing's
No,
trying
see
to
how
tell
look at
us.
it reach. Look at it reach. Do you want Mary? Can you move?
What the hell was that noise all of a sudden? It was a fly, but there was
fly.
a ton of like.
Because
the
under
camera.
that lamp, there's like a bunch of flies.
Yo, is there?
No,
Okay.
look
For
at it
some
reaching
reason.
towards
Oh.
Mary. It's just pointing towards this way. Either that is.
But wait,
pointing-
yeah,
pointing
I mean,
to the,
to this room.
Or that
or the
room.
Laura's
the
room.
crawl space.
Or the
Because let's try to figure this out, okay? If it's on.
If it's over there, it's pointing this way.
Here, and it's pointing away from the desk, which is towards us. It's pointing somewhere over here. But then the temperature sensor went off.
Here's a crawl space, guys.
It's pointing to the window.
To the window?
Because look, if
You're
that's
right,
on
it
that
is the
opposite
window.
side, it's pointing outside.
Yo,
It's pointing,
temp sensor.
dude, and I think that thing is telling us that we're right. It's pointing outside.
Are you pointing like maybe to the pond?
Well, this is the front of the house that it's pointing at.
Yeah, but it's not directly. Do you think it's towards the pond?
I mean, to me, it just looks like it's going straight across, and straight across is that window.
That's kind of crazy.
Are you buried out by that window where you're pointing? Can you give us a sign? Can you light up one of the devices or make a noise?
We should do an EVP real quick and see if we can catch this person's voice
Yeah,
to
let me
find
get
out
it.
if they're male or female. You know, it's I mean, it's
Pretty
it's
interesting.
a giant figure.
Yeah, I'm gonna set up the microphone right close to it.
And it's
We're setting
legit.
up a device.
And it's just
It's-
staying there, dude. It's been there forever.
It's like on the edge of this thing right there.
We're setting up a device that you can speak into. So this is your chance. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah.
Who wants to ask the question?
Me.
Okay.
I have 2 questions for you. My first question is, are you male or female?
Are you trapped here in this house?
Why are you pointing towards the window? What is outside that you're trying to show us?
Were you murdered by the owners of this house? Are you pointing to your grave?
But dude, it just has not moved.
Yeah, it's still there, huh?
You know, it just seems like it's freaking just hanging there.
Let's see where we're at.
Or is this not Pearl at all and it's
I have 2 questions for you. My first question is, are you male or female?
Temp sensor.
REM pod. Temp sensor and REM pod going on up here. Creepy, okay. And this guy.
And
are you
this
trapped
is-
here in this house?
What's that though? What is that?
That's this. The mic.
Oh, okay.
Why are you pointing towards the window? What is outside that you're trying to show us?
Were you murdered by the owners of this house? Are you pointing to your grave?
Not really getting much on that thing
No.
so
All right,
far.
let's.
So far.
I want to see what happens when I try to go into the closet. All right, so you guys can film that. What's happening?
Oh, it's like back. Oh, it's like
It's trying to move away from you.
it's
a
trying to
little
move away from you.
bit. Go ahead, Phil. Go all the way in. It's looking over the
Oh.
corner. It's now picking you
Now
up.
it's
You lost
you.
it.
All right, I'm gonna sit
It
down.
almost like looked over the corner, like, what are you going? Why are you going in there?
It was trying to stop you from going.
This is crazy. I'm gonna sit in here for a little bit.
Okay, now, yeah, see, now that whole thing is gone.
Maybe it moved.
There's someone here with me. Did someone put a J on this mirror? An
Yeah.
upside down J? Was
Yeah.
that? Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
that's been like that. You
All
see it on
right.
the bottom.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I saw the X before, but I didn't.
Dude, that's so weird. I didn't mean to show you my ass. Just
Yeah,
then,
thank
but
you.
I
Thanks.
was looking at the etch sketch because it looked like it started to type something, or you know, with the knobs.
If there's any kind of entity in here with me, can you touch that device with a red light again for me, please?
Noise. Akasha. Shepherd. Moss.
No, nothing happening now.
I'm not picked there, but now I'm picking you up. Okay. At least you're gone now. Okay, you're back. I was just getting something by you, Phil, but it couldn't have been you because you're behind the wall. It was on the bed.
Really?
But, I mean, it could have been nothing, but... Because you weren't in the angle of the... Now you're in the angle of the shot. But you weren't just a second ago, and something was...
All right, I'm gonna go down here so I can get out of the angle. See if you pick something up.
No. Might have just been a glitch or... Going back to Chad. There's nothing on Chad.
Anybody here with me?
I think that's just glitching. But now I have Phil inside here.
You got me? I'm not even in the doorway.
No. That was with you? Was that my temp sensor?
Where is it?
It's right next to you.
No, I think it was that.
Can you touch my hand?
Hey Chad, I have a figure right next to you, but it might be you. It just the way it's picking up. Could you move? Could you move? Could you move? Could you tuck yourself all the way over there?
Like in the corner here.
On the bed, but closer to the door so I don't see you. Like as far to this corner as you can. I just want to make sure that's not you. Okay. Perfect.
That's not you. That's.
Can you hide yourself?
It's picking something up on like the wall behind you. No, it's gone.
gone. I think-
And he turned. He turned behind him right when it disappeared.
I don't know, because at first it was picking him up, and then when I would move it, like, you know, when you pan it, it would start to fade, it would start to stretch and then fade away. I think it was Chad. I think it was glitching. But I just wanted to be sure.